So it's been over a month now since a sewer line collapsed and sent at least 243 million gallons of raw sewage waste into the Potomac River. The first step was containing the spill, and now we are finding out D.C. Water's plan to clean it all up. Mark Seagraves first reported yesterday that much of the cleanup is going to be done actually by hand. D.C. Water has divided the work into 4 different areas. That includes tributaries, creeks, parts of the Potomac River itself, and the C&O Canal, where much of the sewage has been diverted. Meanwhile, D.C. Water continues to regularly test E. coli levels in the Potomac. As News 4's Juliana Valencia reports, the D.C. government is also doing its own separate testing and daily.
It's getting warmer, so how do we make sure it's safe to kayak or use the water recreationally in D.C. after that massive sewage spill in the Potomac?
This is the Aquatic Resources Education Center in Anacostia. It's where D.C. government is now collecting daily testing of water from the Potomac. The testing independently tracks E. coli bacteria levels and helps guide public health advisories.
What we're looking for is to see how the conditions change as weather gets warmer, as we get more rain. We always have sewage runoff. That's the way our system's designed, and we expect we'll continue to do that. And we are just going to observe how normal conditions change as things get further along from the spill.
This testing is separate from D.C. Water, which manages the sewer system and started its own testing after that massive sewage spill.
It's great that D.C. Water is taking their responsibility, but it is our responsibility as D.C. government to keep an eye on the river that passes the city. So we're going to take our usual testing and ramp that up with support from the EPA, which we're really happy about. They're going to let us use their Fort Meade lab as we usually do, but use some of their staff and resources to support increasing the testing to daily level.
In coordination with D.C. Health and D.C.'s Department of Energy and Environment, at least 6 locations will be sampled daily, starting from the D.C. line below where the spill happened in the Potomac to the Anacostia, where we are now.
The vast majority of it flowed downstream in the first few days, and then there has been a lingering amount of the spill that has continued, but we're several miles down from the spill, and so that's quite a lot of water to dilute what came past the city. So we're in good shape.
In the simplest of terms, testing consists of collecting a sample from the water. Step 2, placing that sample into a sterile collections container. Then it's placed into a cooler over ice and logged.
Then those samples are shipped to an independent lab for testing of E. coli. The results come in about 48 hours, and they'll be posted to D.C.'s Department of Energy and Environment website. Along the Anacostia, Juliana Valencia, News 4.